Do it now. Okay. And we're live here at Amundsen, January 7th, 2026, where the Amundsen Lady Vikings girls varsity basketball takes on Whitney Young Dolphins. We're about to get started right now. They're having coaches and the team captains meet before we get things started. And the Vikings don't play many home games this year, but when they do, the crowd shows out, and we're here for them, and I hope you are too, listening online. And for a little segment for Chicago sports, the Bulls right now are playing. They're trailing by 3 against Detroit Pistons. The Blackhawks play today against the rivals St. Louis Blues.
What do you got in that one, Evan?
Hawks by a million. I saw Connor Bedard practicing today.
Oh, that's very nice to hear.
So I hope he's good sooner than later. And then here we are.
Jane Beaumont, inactive. A big inactive for today's game. We will have Emily Payon taking the tip for the Vikings.
She's that three-point threat, Aaron, and it's tough to not have her on the court here tonight. So Payon will take the tip, stepping in as the center. Here we go. Tip won cleanly by Whitney Young. Down low in the paint. Nice move, not going to fall in the corner. Quick to Lopez. Tilly Paulson to Amanda Moxon. Moxon with the ball, mid-range jump shot, high arcing shot, back rim and out, rebounded by Jordan Ellis. With speed in the corner, jump shot 3, and it's good. Nice shot from 3 from number 24, Harmony Cooper. Charlie Lopez, Tilly Paulson. Towing that line. Charlie Lopez running out of space, resetting things. Down low, Amanda Moxon using her strength, turns it over with the errant pass. Whitney Young with speed. An obvious pushing foul there. Tilly Paulson just kind of got in the way of the driving lane. That'll be the first foul of the game.
Yeah, it was a good foul, though, Evan. Always want to force the free throws when you have fouls to give on those easy breakaways.
But you never know, right? Sometimes some teams struggle with the basics, like in transition layups, especially in high school. And it's not like they're not good enough to do it, Aaron. It's just they have their eyes too far ahead. Yeah. And
interesting.
The feet aren't set. I've just seen a lot, even at the boys level and the girls level here, as that first free throw attempt from
interesting strategy from Whitney Young. They keep their players off the line until the second shot. I've never seen that before.
Second one's good. Hale in the inbound, full court press. Moxon with the ball. Tilly Paulson now driving in right side, tipped and turned over again. Whitney Young moving a little too fast. That'll be a turnover. And Moxon and the Vikings trying to rush things before the ref can give permission to check the ball in. It's a fast-paced game. I get it. But sometimes you got to slow it down.
Full court trap here. I believe it might be a diamond press from the Dolphins.
A little bit of contact on Lopez, but she fights through it. No foul. Payon driving in right side, kicks it out, tipped out of bounds, Vikings ball. Scores 4-0 Whitney Young. Charlie Lopez. Tough layup was missed there. A little too strong.
Play, though.
Yeah,
nice play
hustle.
from Lopez.
Key factor. Blocked. And tipped out of bounds by number 12, Paulson.
Evan, sorry about that. I watched a little bit of the JV game here. Watched a little bit of the JV game before this game, and it looks like the refs are going to allow a little bit of contact here. They're going to let these teams be scrappy.
Step through lay. Turnover. Wide open layup. Smith for 2. Vikings breaking the press, running out of room. Charlie Lopez. And whoa! Got ahead of myself. Too excited there. Fouled, though. Thought it was going to be the and one. It was about the closest you could to make that. Closest to making that, but...
Yeah, gust of wind. Knocked the ball out there.
Yeah. Charlie Lopez, line first free throw. A little short.
Whitney Young, not afraid to play physical here early, Evan. A lot of hand checking going on up and down the court. The refs are going to allow it.
And I love it.
Yeah,
I like physicality. I think, just like we were talking in the last broadcast from the boys' game yesterday, the refs love physicality and energy, but they don't like laziness and ill effort.
Definitely.
Whitney Young regains possession after
the Vikings' first point. The score is 1-8. Whitney Young with 5:30 left on this clock.
Lydia Hollenberger ran out of her dribble. Charlie Lopez calling the play. Setting it up right to left. Step back, reset things. Payon. Payon handoff, another one to Charlie Lopez. Right side, kicks it out. Moxon. Mid-range, that's her spot. Back rim and out as Lopez steps out of bounds. And it will go the Dolphins' way.
Arpa Belay, White 33, the new sub for Tilly Paulson.
Yeah, Belay, the senior, I believe, the lone senior in the lineup with the Belmont absence.
Out.
Nice hustle play to keep it in. Number 3 in orange went to the third row of the stands. Vikings turned it over. Whitney Young back with the ball. Smith to Cooper for 2. Timeout. Whitney Young.
Full 1 minute timeout for Orange.
Yeah, back with those. Score will be 10. Whitney Young, 1 Amundsen Vikings. 4:39 to go in the first quarter. 1 foul each.
This is an interesting thing here, Evan. Just like we talked about yesterday in the game with Little Village for the boys, the team that went on the run is calling the full timeout. What do you think is the philosophy there by calling that timeout when you have the momentum?
I think this is a good timeout because both teams have been turning the ball over, but Whitney Young just has more of the feel here, more confidence, knows a little more what to do with the ball, and has capitalized off these turnovers, while the Vikings have not. But they haven't been setting up their offense as they want to, so I guess the timeout is a pretty good one here. Mm-hmm. Could have been from either teams, but Whitney Young likes to have theirs. Charlie Lopez dribbling up the ball. 4.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Half spin. Back out to Belay. Higgins tips it, towing with that line. Lopez in the corner of the offensive zone. Lopez back out to Moxon. No shot clock here. They can take as long as they need. Higgins. Looks like she took an extra step. Not going to be called. Transition layup wide open. Number 10. It's going to be Leach. For 2.
Big run here for Whitney Young to start out this game.
Vikings need something here. Risky pass. Tipped out of bounds, but not before the foul was called on Lloyd, number 3. Those fouls are a little weird because she didn't mean to foul. She was going for the ball. And when the ball's in that neutral spot, it's hard with that foul call there, but it was a foul because the Vikings had possession before the pass. So when, you're kind of fighting for that ball, the defense is in the shorter end of the straw there.
Working to find the open.
The open Lopez, she's fouled. Number 24, Harmony Cooper, called for the blocking foul. Pushing and shoving.
If you're going to play this aggressive game, if you're Whitney Young, you want to stay aggressive, right? That's why. The idea of the comeback is that the winning team doesn't stay aggressive and the other team comes back, but you don't want to get cheap fouls by being aggressive. That's not what aggressive means.
Exactly, Aaron. Ballet, errant pass, tipped, fighting for it. Will be a jump ball. I believe the Vikings should have the ball after the Dolphins won the tip. It'll be a timeout. 30-second timeout, Vikings. So tell your family, tell your friends, tune in for those who are watching, even if you're Whitney Young viewers. I know there are
Especially
a few
if you're
of
Whitney
you.
Young viewers.
I know there are a few out here.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
Like the stream.
Tell your family, tell your friends.
Score in this one after the 30-second timeout with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining is Whitney Young 12, Amundsen 1.
Yeah, Amundsen with that lone free throw.
3 fouls, though, for the Dolphins. So if Amundsen can keep forcing pressure, forcing, cheap fouls or baiting cheap fouls, they could get to the free throw line and turn this game around.
So Paulson will enter the game now. Back in the game. Lopez double teamed at the half-court line. Higgins, mid-range shot, not going to fall. Transition. Dolphins left it short. Offensive rebound, floater, not going to fall. Kicks it out. Swing pass. Risky pass, tipped out of bounds by Ellis. It will be a Vikings ball.
Yeah, one thing that the Dolphins are doing really well is getting a lot of offensive rebounds. They're not afraid to take shots and crash the boards and use that height advantage to their advantage in the game.
Pass was tipped there. It's really difficult as a shorter guard Lopez is to get double teamed nearly every play and still have the confidence to pass it out. There'll be a jump ball, Whitney Young ball, but it's hard because Whitney Young definitely has the size advantage, the height advantage here.
Especially with Jane Belmont, the tallest player out.
With the shorter Vikings.
It's going to be a hold on Hulleberger.
Yeah, I believe the ref said, let her jersey pull. I don't know what that means.
I believe it was go.
Nice ball movement. Ellis for 2. The 14-1 Whitney Young Dolphins. Turnover. Strip sack. In transition, foul on the layup. The Vikings starting to rack up those fouls, which is what you don't really want to see. But I would love to see some Vikings fans maybe in the chat or have the viewer increase. I would like to see more people watching. It means a lot. We're here every home game for varsity. Show us some love.
Yanni Smith pure on the first shot.
Second one's good too. Vikings on the inbound with the full court press, trailing by 15. Passed, was tipped, regained by Lopez. Wide open Payon down low, sets her feet, layup, and it's good. That's the thing I've noticed, Aaron, is that when the Dolphins press, they have all 5 girls pressing, and there's no safety valve back on defense.
second three of the game for 24 in orange, Harmony Cooper.
Yeah.
Nice little shimmy shake there.
When the Vikings score, the Dolphins 3x that, it feels like. Just absolutely muting. It'll be a foul on Cooper.
There's a call there. 1-5 in orange. Isabel Ruzic coming in for Cooper as she does have 2 fouls.
Vikings on the inbound. Back to Payon. Moxon, 2-on-1. Mid-range. And it's good. It's always great to see the Vikings capitalize on the advantage. Down low. Nice shot. Layup there for number 10 in orange, Leach. Number 10 in white got her pass tipped. Charlie Lopez back out. Paulson a little far to the right off the rim.
1 minute remaining in this first quarter. We have Whitney Young at 23, the Vikings at 5.
Underhand layup is good. As both teams were fighting for that rebound, but errant pass almost at me. Could have got a finger on it, maybe. Nah. Good 10 feet away from me. Miscommunication.
We're inside a minute to go here.
Down low. Layup won't fall, and it will be a foul on Whitney Young. That will be
5.
the bonus.
That's 5.
Bonus!
That's 5.
Sorry, I yelled. Bonus. It will be the bonus. I'm trying to get the ref's attention because it's so quiet in here. I think I have a shot.
For anybody new, 5 fouls in high school is
Boys and girls.
the bonus, which means that there are 2 shots no matter what kind of foul is awarded.
Back rim.
First one off for Payon. That's why you have 2, Evan.
Whoever thought of that, 2 free throws? Smart. That's why. Second one's good. It'll be a substitution. Higgins, number 1 for Moxon. Whitney Young breaking the press immediately. And it will be orange ball down low, Whitney Young Dolphins. As Lopez stepped out of bounds trying to rebound that layup. Be a foul on Lopez there. It's one of those where she was kind of cheating the play, got there a little too early, and didn't have space for number 10 in orange to land. There she is. Mid-range shot, gonna fall there. As Lopez walks into a triple team, and the ball was tipped out of bounds by the Dolphins. It'll be Vikings ball. Vikings got to take things slow, avoid sloppy turnovers.
Yeah.
Figure out a way to break this press consistently.
Yeah, and the score is 27-6 here. Vikings just need to play for a little pride, rack up some points, get some momentum going.
Foul on the shot. 13.8 seconds left. Lopez will have 2 shots. Trusty point guard.
13.8 remain in this quarter.
Lopez makes the second. It will be a sub. Moxon right back in. Higgins right back out. Wide open Dolphin down the lane. Little miscommunication on defense.
Shot off.
4-3. 2-1. Half court attempt. Well to the right, and that will be the end of the
First quarter. Vikings are down 22-29. Whitney Young. 7 Amundsen.
Is that what?
A little update of Chicago sports. Bulls trailing by 4 against the Pistons. Rivalry day for both teams that play at the United Center, except the Bulls will be away.
Week. Yeah, we got the Bears and the Packers later this week.
Yeah, Bears. It's rivalry
Saturday
week. Yep, Saturday night.
Both teams talking it over. Amundsen, a victim of the diamond press from Whitney Young. Kind of ran him off the court, Evan. A little too physical, a little too, athletic for Amundsen, and just too much to handle overall. So we'll see what they can do to get back in this one.
Yeah. Vikings just got to focus on being able to remain confident when they're breaking the press. Their passes have to be a little more thought through.
Yeah.
And that comes with, playing a team a little more physical, taller, stronger. And the Vikings, the clear underdog, but still plenty of time left for the Vikings to row that ship in the right direction. Both teams not wanting to come out of the huddle after this long quarter break.
Lineup for the Vikings in white: Charlie Lopez, Tilly Paulson, Amanda Moxon, Lydia Hulleberger, and Emily Paone. To start out this second quarter, the score is Whitney Young 29, Amundsen 7.
Charlie Lopez bringing the ball up to begin the second quarter. Moxon
Tipped by Jordan Ellis, number 0 in orange.
Vikings will stay with the ball. Payon inbounding. Backcourt there, a little too strong. Lopez in between. Do I get it before in the offensive zone, or do I wait till it goes in the other zone? And the eager Lopez elected to
Easy backcourt call there.
get that one in a rough spot. A backcourt violation is when you have possession in the offensive zone and you go across that half-court line
To the other side with
the other
the ball.
side. Just can't do it. It helps keep the game moving more on offense.
So on that Charlie Lopez inbound, if she had let the ball roll to the other side and then touched it, there would have been no backcourt.
Moxon with speed, resetting it to Hulleberger, the guard, to Paulson, the forward. Dribbling to her right, not setting her feet. It's going to cost her there. Nice move, mid-range. Just short. Foul on number 11, Smith. Yanni Smith. Yanni. A little clock malfunction. Lopez with the ball seems to always have it in these type of situations. Paulson back to Lopez, half spin. Pass was tipped deep mid-range, not the highest percentage shot there you want to take. Hesitation move to the rim, and it's good. Give me that, she says.
Whitney Young up 31-7, about 6 minutes remaining in this second quarter. And an easy foul call there.
Yeah, that move, Holberger was towing with the baseline. One of those, you run out of room, try to draw the foul, and pays off. 2 shots at the line.
Foul on the baseline was on 1-5 in orange, Isabel Ruzic. Holberger off on the first from the charity stripe. New sub, 33 in white, Harper Belay in for Tilly Paulson.
Second one's good. Vikings increase their score to 8. Ocho. And Ellis, back-to-back baskets as the Dolphins pour it on. Payon, top of the key, making a move, underhand layup. Not very close. Going the other way, open layup in transition, number 15, Ruzic. I feel like whenever the Vikings score a point, the Dolphins go on a huge run.
Yeah, they answer right back.
Moxon getting pushed on the shot attempt, I believe. It's a tough shot when you're getting pushed there, and especially in that spot with your weight trending backwards.
Wow. The sacrifice will earn her 2 shots. First is off the back rim.
Second shot coming up. It's going to be a tough miss there. Close miss. Moxon going for the steal. Dolphins regain possession. Kicks it out. Back up top to Cooper. Cooper to the open 3-point shot. Will it fall? Yes, indeed. Charlie Lopez.
Trying to cut into the 30-point lead the Dolphins have amassed through 2.5 quarters.
Out of bounds there. Staying with the Vikings. The amassed sub for both squads.
New faces for the Vikings. Olivia Higgins 1 and Tilly Paulson 1-2.
Lopez almost running into her own player. Paulson gets out of the way and forces a turnover, or causes a turnover. Transition layup. Leach drawing the foul.
No, the difference between a charge and a block, the set of the feet. If Tilly Paulson's feet were set and she let Neela Leach run into her, that would have been a charge, an offensive foul, and the Vikings would have gotten the ball.
Except, Aaron, I don't think your feet were very close to being set there. But
No.
good point, because in those type of situations, that's the key factor of
Yeah.
determining an offensive versus defensive foul.
Yeah, a lot of them look like offensive fouls until you realize that the feet were not set. Second shot is pure for Leach. Lopez brings it across half court.
Paulson. To Bele. Pump faking the pass a couple of times, gives it to Higgins. Kicks it out to Moxon. Burst of speed, tough shot. Not very close. Off the head of the Dolphins player. An ugly turnover. Vikings ball. Vikings down by 32.
Yeah, and we're not even halfway through this game, Evan.
But you know what happens halfway through this game? A little fun segment.
Tell me about it, Evan.
It's more of a secret, you'll see. Every minute I'll get you guys more hyped up for it.
I'm excited.
Lopez to her left side. Ball was tipped away and turned over.
There are 4 minutes until we will see whatever surprise Evan Paddock has planned for us. The Vikings trying to claw back from a 32-point deficit in quarter number 2.
Lopez with the ball. Looking for a good shot. Vikings have not had many of those. See if they can change things. 3. Back rim and out. Dolphins with possession. Nice move. Dolphins pulling it on.
And cuts to the paint, pass out to Higgins, quick swing to Lopez.
Lopez to her right side, feet offset. Tough shot. Good passing play. Missed the layup. A rare miss, but 21 in orange cleans it up.
Full timeout here from Coach Eastman for the Vikings. We are 3 minutes away from some Evan Paddock halftime tomfoolery. The Vikings are down 44-8. So if you've missed the game thus far, it's been all Whitney Young. They've been rolling, just looking far too athletic, far too strong out there for the Vikings, overpowering them with that press, outrunning them with the trap all the way down the court, and the Vikings just can't dribble through it.
Yeah, but the interesting thing is the time of possession has been pretty equal. Maybe the Vikings even have a little more time on possession, but it's the turnovers. The Dolphins don't take long to score. They do it quickly, and they do it effectively. With 3 minutes to go in the second half, we're hoping that the Vikings can trend in the right direction, seeing if they can start to even things out. A lot of time left. It's never too late. Lopez calling the play. Holoberger takes it off the handoff. Holoberger spinning. Paulson takes a step out of bounds. Will be another turnover for the Vikings.
Head fake, ball stripped away from Ruzic.
Five minutes to go. Moxon finding space, pushed off. Tough shot. Dolphins ball. Tough shot from the Dolphins. Vikings take it away.
To do the same, couldn't make it happen.
Payon couldn't hold on to the ball there. Tipped out of bounds. Dolphins ball. Vikings ball after that. Lopez, I believe she played the entire game thus far.
Yeah. Most of the faces you see on the court now are who we've seen throughout this entire game.
Holoberger embracing the contact. Trying to draw the foul, won't. Lopez going to get a clean look.
Bit of a cheap one there on Tilly.
Yeah, at what point do you see they have a big with a short bench?
Yeah.
Short rotation.
That's true. And these are
top heavy.
these are the kinds of games that sort of get out of hand, especially in the first half, where you like to see this right here, or you get some
A
people off
rare
the bench.
forward who doesn't see the court very often, but
She's effective when she does.
exactly. It's good to see her on the court. It's kind of a tough angle there to hit the bank shot, but .40 still, but or 30.
Inside a minute to our special Evan Paddock halftime show. The score is 45 Whitney Young, 11 Amundsen. As
Another shooting foul.
Harmony Cooper draws the foul.
.2 seconds.
It's Lopez's third foul.
As that first free throw is made.
Remember, everybody watching at home, you are allotted 5 fouls until you foul out in high school. Those fouls do not reset across any period of time. So across the whole game, you may only have 4 fouls, and on your 5th foul, you are done.
Yep. The Magic Cinco. Vikings trying to find space. Cannot, so they reset. Tough and one. Lopez. Vikings heating up. I can feel it. So if you decide, for the viewers watching online, if you decide to come to these games, the girls' games, there's a lot of snacks they sell, concessions.
I think
here.
they're trying to make it happen with the boys'
Fundraising.
games too.
Yeah, but they do a good job here.
I got
down
down
to
2 cookies for $1 outside. I mean, it's a nice,
Yeah.
it's a nice deal. Homemade cookies too. That's a great deal.
If they can, maybe that's the halftime segment. Maybe we're just going to be eating some cookies.
I would not mind that. Drop pass to Cooper.
Cooper step through. Back rim.
Inside 20 seconds. Lopez needs to find the shot.
Moxon steps up. Mid-range shot. Not going to fall. Loose ball.
Inside
Nice
10.
hustle play by Holberger to keep it in. Lopez can't get the layup to go.
Time ticking.
Full court heave. Too late. Not going to be good even if it went. And now, well, getting ahead of myself. Score 47. Whitney Young to 13. Amundsen. That's the end of the first half. In the halftime segment will be I will perform a layup. Then I will perform a free throw. Then a three-pointer. And then a half-court shot. I aim to do so in 90 seconds. We'll have a timer. I'll get you guys mic'd up. Hopefully the camera. I'm having a little trouble with the camera right now. But be ready for that. In the chat, do you think I can do it? Think I can do it in 90 seconds? Because I'll
Let's
mic
hope so,
myself
Evan.
up. Aaron will take it away. But I'll still be here mic'd up.
So, guys, as we get our camera situated, and Evan Paddock gets a ball. Evan. Which I've now given to him. Oh, apparently he needs a better one, folks. You know, this guy's a professional. He needs a good ball.
I need a little warm up.
Evan, wait for me to start the clock. Clock was started.
Taking my warm up.
Evan Paddock
Not a good
has
start.
90 seconds.
No look layup.
Evan, are you ready?
Not a good start. All right. Aaron is going to give me the timer. I got to make a layup. free throw, 3-point, half court in 90 seconds. Calm me down, Aaron.
All right, Evan, you have 3, 2, 1, and go.
Layup. It's good.
Layup, good, easily.
Free
Got to
throw.
make the free throw now. Gonna keep
Off.
the foot behind the line.
I got to get my
He's
own
off.
rebounds. That's the tough part. I got to set my feet. There we go. Free
Cure
throw
there.
3-pointer. That looks good. And it's not. Got to get my own rebounds. It's going to be trouble. Nothing but net. I'm rolling. How much time, Aaron? 90 seconds.
Evan Paddock has inside a minute left to make this half-court shot. I believe in him. A minute's a long time. That was a pretty terrible shot, though, folks.
Half court.
Inside 45 here, ladies and gentlemen. That one way off.
I got to keep going.
A few heckles from the
getting
crowd
good.
here. 30 seconds. Oh, he tried to do the Nick Young walk away.
Aaron, tell me when
That
time's
one
up.
is going to get clipped for sure, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 20 seconds. Yeah. That one off.
I'm out of breath.
Inside 15.
15.
10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he missed it. He's got to get the shot off. Running out of time. 3, 2, 1. It's off. And not even close.
Can't do
He
it.
had a whole minute to make a half-court shot.
Should we ask someone else?
And he's going to hear it from the crowd. You gotta.
The sun in my eye. The sun in my eye.
Coach Haiti was apparently ready to answer the challenge, but now he's clearly backing down, scared of Evan Paddock's supreme capabilities.
I would love to answer a challenge. I think the team can do it.
I'm going to go ask the fans if they want to do it.
It's also with the smaller size, like size ball. So.
Some excuses being made here. Talking about the size of the basketball as if that matters.
I'm used to 29.
Well, he missed a lot of them short, so having a smaller ball, you probably need an even smaller ball. You know, the little kid ball fits his hands, so.
See, I told you the teams came out.
Dolphins back in the gym. We have a minute 30 left until your second half will start.
Yo, trust me. Where you at? Hey, go try team. I got clocked out.
So we are back live inside 10 seconds until your second half will start. Your Vikings have a bit of a mountain to climb here. They are down 47-13 as the third quarter starts. You know, Evan, what is one thing that they could do well, not even to just win this game, but just to give a better showing in the second half?
I'm still out of breath from that halftime competition. But the
Embarrassing.
Vikings need to control the ball, break the press at a higher rate, Aaron, and set up better shots. They've been taking a lot of shots with their feet not set, off-balance shots. And those are the hardest to get in. Still out of breath, but For those who saw, if you have relatives, children, or your students at Amundsen, you can participate in that challenge for games on live stream and can win a prize.
Clock is live. Ball is in. Number 3, Nina Lloyd, bringing it up the court for the Dolphins.
Couldn't handle the pass, a close bounce pass. Sometimes those passes are the easiest to receive, sometimes the hardest. Vikings.
Inbound goes to Lopez.
A foul on Whitney Young, it looks like. Or maybe a step out of bounds. I can't see from my angle. Vikings with the ball nonetheless. Paulson. Errant pass to some open space. That ball almost ran its way down the boys' locker room. Whitney Young setting things. Charlie Lopez wreaking havoc. Tips it out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Dolphins.
7 minutes and 20 seconds remain. The score is Whitney Young 47, Amundsen 13.
Dolphins trying to get a good shot. Down low to the forward. Kicks it out. Open three-point shot. Will not convert on that shot. Steps out of bounds. Vikings ball. I'm in my own head, Aaron. I keep thinking about how I failed to complete that challenge, and
Yeah, that was pretty embarrassing, Evan. That was pretty terrible.
don't think you could do it. But now, that might have forfeited my only opportunity at that because we're trying to get the student body involved.
I think we should get me involved.
Yeah, definitely, but more people could have a turn.
For sure.
No.
I don't want to be the only one to embarrass you.
Yeah.
Easy buckets there for the women in orange.
I would like to see you do it. I'd like to see you take on that challenge.
Really? I mean, I think if I had a minute to make a half-court shot, I feel like I could make it happen.
And you got to use 30 seconds to make a layup free throw 3.
Marathon, not a sprint, Evan.
Yeah, I was sprinting
You
through it.
gassed yourself a little too quick.
Lopez stolen from Dolphins. Down low. Nice pass, nice lay. As the Dolphins pass that half-centennial mark. Vikings. It's only 13 points. See if they can increase that. Moxon, high, arcing, mid-range. Left, short. Holoberger trying to intercept that pass. Ends up calling the foul. And it'll be an and one for Leach.
Come on, Phil. Come on, Phil. Stop.
The substitution for the Vikings. Some fresh legs on the court.
Harper Belay for Emily Payon, 33 for 23. The shooter at the line, Mila Leach.
Trap the second she crossed half court. Turnover. Underhand scoop layup is good.
Easy basket for Leach there.
If Vikings can limit those types of turnovers, maybe they'll be in a better spot. Well, they will be in a better spot. I will guarantee it. Mid-range on the run. Cannot convert. Dolphins with speed. 3-on-1. Missed layup. Second chance also missed. Third chance up. Third time. Not the charm. Fourth chance will draw the foul.
Foul, I believe, is on Hulleberger again. 2 early fouls here, and I believe that she will be the next person subbed out for the Vikings. 5 minutes and 5 seconds remain. Whitney Young has 56 points after the made free throw, and the Vikings are at 13 in this third quarter.
Sometimes these types of games, third quarter, move along this quarter. Both free throws from that trip are converted. You know what? I'd like to see the mascot come out to a couple of these games.
I would enjoy that too, Evan.
Vikings score.
I'd like to see him try and beat your free throw 3-point half court time.
I don't know how well Victor can see him there.
Well, it's gotta be a better shooter than you.
Hopefully not. Lopez finding space. Fighting for the rebound. Whitney Young will take it away.
Tough layup there.
Yeah, nice isolation move, that one-on-one.
Neela Leach.
Cutting the corners, finding space. Just enough time to sneak that layup in.
We are just over the halfway point in this third quarter.
Vikings barely keep the ball in. A 2-on-0 breakaway. Harlem Globetrotters-esque pass there. A little scoop from the underhand. And the Dolphins just pouring it on. Lopez to Payon. Payon trending towards that right side. Higgins to Lopez. Lopez open space. Defense collapsed on her as she missed the floater. Down low, 0 for 0 points.
That was Jordan Ellis on the miss. Lopez will bring it across the half-court line.
Lopez to her left side, cannot get that shot up clean as the rebound was stepped out of bounds. It will be the Vikings ball.
Pair of subs to the Vikings, Hulleberger and Paulson. With 2:57 to play, the bad guys have 63 and the good guys 15.
Down low, Payon running out of room, no angle shot. Results in a no angle miss.
1-5, the sub, Isabel Usage in for Yanni Smith. Tied.
Ellis step through. Ellis, nice move.
Evan, those 2 cookies I bought earlier are still burning a hole in my pocket. We might have to do a little mid-quarter taste test.
Give him some air to breathe, Aaron. Paulson finds the bobbling Hulleberger. Swings it. Payon, sharpshooter off the bank. Vikings have shot well from 3, despite their score.
Neela Leach cannot be stopped right now. She is on a run for the women in orange.
You would think that our tallest player, Mesh, could stop her, but she was close. As Hulleberger,
Another
limitless
big
range
three for Lydia Hulleberger. The Young answers right back. We've got ourselves a basketball game inside 2 minutes in this third quarter.
Dolphins. Airball that mid-range. So they still
Might have
have,
jinxed it there, Evan.
I think they're just stuck at that 67. Oh, no, never mind. 69-point mark. All right.
You try, Evan. You try.
Yeah, I tried there. I'm going to hang it up, retire.
48-point lead for Whitney Young.
Ball was poked away. Vikings possession. Scores 69-21.
Ari Floor Parker, a new face. 1-5 in white.
Yeah. Towing with the half-court line, Paulson swings it to number 15 for Parker. Ball was tipped away. Not the best pass there. As is a turnover. Down low. Step through, step around, if you will. Short. And
Looking like a bit of a Shaq versus Nate Robinson matchup there. Jordan Ellis, defended by Lydia Hollenberger. Not a fair matchup, in my opinion.
no, good point there.
We're inside
is-
a minute to go in the third quarter.
To play team basketball, the goal is, right, to get every player to score a point. But right now, offensively, it's almost like every player has committed a turnover. Just not what you want to see there as a
Definitely.
team. An ugly sight, but success can only sprout from a tough break and improvement. Good defense down there. It will be called for a foul. Too good to be true.
At what point, Evan, do we, give up on calling the fouls?
Never. First free throw not converted.
A little tomfoolery from the crowd.
Yeah, it
Was
looked
the
like
miss?
a scream attempt, but it ended up in some voice cracks. And surprisingly, you have not heard from me yet. Keep my voice nice and tender.
McLean, pure on the second shot. Ball's inbounded to Amanda Moxon.
Yeah, you see this Vikings lineup far from the starting lineup, but still a couple of true starters in. But it's good to see.
New player out for White. It's going to be 22, Kaya Boliger. Lloyd taking her time. 10 seconds to play for in this third quarter. Moxon draws the steal and the finish from Whitney Young.
Yeah, some chaos on that sequence.
Vikings will not get a shot off to end this third quarter. The score is the home team 21, the guests 72. And we have 8 minutes left. 4's up for this fourth quarter.
Yeah. Sadly, I believe there's only 3 more home games.
Really?
3 or 4
That this girls' team?
for this girls' team.
Wow. Season goes by quick, Evan.
Goes by quick. That break, it's about that. Not the halfway mark, a little shy of the halfway, but once that hits and once we're back, it's almost like the final stretch, the sprint of the season. Still, it's about probably halfway. That season.
Feels like conference play just opened up, Evan.
Yeah, conference play. It's been on and off. You see some the non-conference games for the girls. Their home games come at the end of the season. And they've already had their fair share of home conference games. All their non-conference have been away. Well, with the way the Dolphins have been scoring, do you think we'll see them get upwards of 90 points?
I hope not, Evan. I hope
I-
they say it's 72 the whole rest of this game, and I hope the Vikings score 53
Nah,
and take it.
65. That's a good.
Respect that.
Never seen 65 in the fourth quarter. Maybe in the NBA.
At some point, Evan, game's definitely gotten away from Vikings want to play for a little pride here. Play for the name on the front of the jersey, the Amundsen, as opposed to the name on the back, which there is none. We are in high school.
Yeah. Heon, the forward, acting as the point guard. Nice hustle play to keep it in. 3-point shot attempt tipped. Down low, nice defense. And one.
Fouls on 1-5, Flora Parker in white. 30 seconds have passed us by here in the fourth quarter.
It's almost bedtime, Aaron. Oh, there's cookies. Forgot about them.
How could you?
Well, once you start thinking about bedtime, you think
Is that
of
where your mind goes? You know, cookies.
cookies and milk.
All right, I'm not sure that's the best bedtime snack. Pretty poor advice there.
Everything's a bedtime snack. Those timeout. I think we could maybe taste test those cookies. Taste test. Oh, you want to taste this now? Okay.
Sure, Evan. That's what you want.
Cookies are sold at the games.
They melted a little bit in my pocket.
It's all right. Melted cookies almost
Better.
better.
All right, you're gonna.
Whole cookie.
Well, you can break a piece off.
I'm gonna break a piece. I don't know if the camera wants to zoom in on us eating cookies.
I don't think it needs to. I'm taking my bite here.
Broken in half. Cookies a good
That's a good cookie,
consistency.
Yeah.
Chocolate chip. I like my chocolate chip cookies a little not too chocolatey, and this does the trick.
I respect that. I'm a chocolate chunk guy myself as opposed to a chocolate chip. I can appreciate these cookies being chocolate chunk. Big difference if you weren't aware.
Yeah.
Nice ball movement there from Whitney Young.
Hopefully the Vikings can start chunking and adding to their score. Little surprise chocolate chip in the bottom of this cookie.
Ball's going to be on the ground. Hey on the inbound, looking for Flora Parker. She's going to lose the foot race there to Messina. Bucket for Whitney Young. I got it. Knocks it driving. Ball's out of bounds. Keon trying to find a suitor on the inbound. Can't do it.
Lamp is good.
That's 1-3 Messina. Another bucket here.
A full junior lineup for the Vikings. A lack of awareness there, but the Vikings still with the ball. It's hard to sugarcoat this game. It's not hard to sugarcoat some cookies.
These are some great cookies, Evan.
Yeah. Mid-range. A little short and left. Dolphins. Up by 60. 3-point shots good. When it rains, it pours, it thunderstorms, it hurricanes. When does it stop? Nice shot creation. To no avail.
Messini off on the layup.
Ball to go in the game of regulation. Dolphins always seem to get the ball free throw line mid-range. and it falls.
7/8 of this game have gone by, Evan. See if you can do the math on that one.
Moxon about to enter the offensive zone and does.
Whitney Young up 86-21.
Mid-range floater, short. Dolphins with pace still. Oh, they're not tired out.
It's off orange.
Shows some fatigue as Dudley, the guard, will check into the game.
Gallagher will sub in for White. Full
Vikings
timeout
call
called
timeout.
by here, or by Coach Eastman here.
3:15 to go. And I don't even think it's worth showing the score. But these games can get a little long. The Vikings struggled thus far, but they're not a bad team. They play good basketball. Maybe it's with the absence of Jane Belmont, but I don't think so. I think it's just the team as a whole started off slow, and they just could never catch up.
Lineup for the Vikings, it's going to be Paulson, Penny Mesh, Ariana Flor Parker, Emily Payon, and Kaya Bolliger.
Yeah, junior heavy team, having pretty much juniors the entire game. Foul on the
Challenge.
long range shot.
I believe that was a 2.
Hard to tell from my angle. Shooting 2.
Clock runs in this quarter. First shot is off for 1-5 for Parker. That is why you get 2 of them. And second one is off back rim. 2:20 left in this fourth quarter. Whitney Young looking to add to their substantial lead. Back out to Ellis. Back to Messina.
Dolphins resetting things up top. Elbow shot.
Butter. Wide open shot from Messina. He's strung a few buckets together here, Evan.
Yep, approaching on the Noventa mark. Looks like Hellberger took an extra step. Wasn't called. Tough shot. Air ball.
With 1:30 left to play, the score: Whitney Young 88, Amundsen 21.
Timeout, Dolphins. With 1:21.
30-second timeout called from Orange.
Yeah, they just don't want to let us go home. But it's good to be here with the fans.
I don't understand the timeout there. I don't understand the timeout there, Evan. I will not lie to you.
Well,
I want to draw up a play up.
the more you think about it,
67.
water break. It's live. Yeah, we're live. But I get the timeout. A water break is always super important for high school athletes.
Way to be optimistic, Evan. The inbound will be 1-3 Gabrielle Messina.
A backcourt pass. Smart one. Dudley kicks it out. 1 minute. Open shot, mid-range, short. Boston with the defensive rebound. Fighting her way to get that pass off. That's too strong.
Inside a minute to go here. Whitney Young probably just looking to dribble out the clock.
Tipped out of bounds. Or tipped out of bounds for the Vikings.
Yeah, that one went off Olivia Higgins. And
A little miscommunication between the ref and the call. Ref's done a great job.
Scene of the inbound. I don't believe Whitney Young is looking for a shot here. The game is almost over.
Block smothered by Penny Mesh.
As this game will expire. Your final from 5110 North Damon Avenue. The Vikings 21, Whitney Young 88. For our entire crew, Peter Tolsman, Elliot Makala, who could not be with us today, and Evan Paddock. I'm Aaron Darius. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
Yeah.
And have a good night.
Go Hawks. Go Bulls.